Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. It is Tuesday, April the 30th. No, it's the 29th today. Good Lord, Mollett, where is your head? I don't know what day of the week it is. I know it's Paper Pumpkin Night. That's about all I know. And tonight I am going to open up one of the most beautiful Paper Pumpkin kits I've seen in a while. We had paper similar to this years ago, designer paper, and I loved it. And now they brought it out in a Paper Pumpkin kit. I'm just waiting for Facebook to catch up to me here. And it's called Inked Occasions. And you know how we do that technique with the Stampin' blends and rubbing alcohol on, what did we do it on? Acetate, I think it was. Well, this paper is like the result of that. So I think, hello, Christine, I think we're going to have fun tonight creating with this beautiful box. Now, I have opened it. I've sorted everything. Well, I haven't sorted everything, but I got the ink spot out, or got the ink pad out, and I got some card bases out. And I got out the beautiful butterflies bundle because I think this is going to make a beautiful butterfly card. So I grabbed this one. We'll see what happens. We might use it. We might not use it. I don't know. We'll just play and see what happens. Okay, let me flip you around. Hello, Alice. Glad you could make it. There we go. Okay, so this is the box. Look at this box. I don't know why they print such beautiful boxes. It just makes me want to keep them and store them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but this one is a keeper. Okay, so let's open this box. Hello, Norma. Look at this. Look at these cards that we're going to make. Well, that's what they suggest we make. Of course, we're making alternatives, but those are the supplies that we're going to use. The ink spot is Berry Burst. So I have my Berry Burst ink pad, and I also got out Memento, just in case we want to stamp in Memento. There, I got out the dies. So these are the Hugs a Bloom dies, and they go with April, May, and June Paper Pumpkin kits. And this says Hugs. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. There's Hugs. There's a flower. There's a sentiment piece, and there's some leaves. Hello, Nadine. There's a stamp set, and this is what the stamp set says. Thinking of you, congratulations, you are amazing. I'm here for you. Hugs, sending my love on your retirement to the happy couple, and some butterflies. And you know what? That's the first time I've looked at this closely to see the butterflies. And I got out the beautiful butterfly bundle. It's like I knew ahead of time. There is some dimensionals. There are some tags. Let me get out all the bits here. Get out the bits. And look at this gorgeous Berry Burst paper. Ooh, can't wait to use that to wrap Miss Maggie's birthday card present in. She's going to love it. Okay, so we have some sentiment pieces. They are already cut out. And then you put your sentiments on them, and it's like you've die cut them. So there's one of those and one of those. And let's see. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. So we'll need one of these. Oh, there's two different ones here. So there's one that has some angled corners on it. And then there's just a plain one. So we'll get one of each of those out. We have Hugs. Now these are gold. They're not embossed. They look more like gold leafing up close, but they're gorgeous. So we'll get one of those. And then we have 3 sheets of these, so I'll just keep out 1 sheet of those. We might use more, we might not. And then look at the card bases. Oh my gosh. Okay. Confession time. Who got this box? Who got the April Paper Pumpkin kit called Inked Occasions? Look at this. Just look at this. We'll keep one of those. Oh, this one has gold. Oh, yes. We could add gold to this one very easily. All we need is some gold embossing powder, and we could make, oh my God, that just makes me, my heart is pounding because this is so gorgeous. And then the last one is this, and it's got, kind of looks like gold leafing around the outside. It's not, doesn't look like gold foiling because it's not, it doesn't look flat. It looks like it has a bit of texture on there, like the word hugs does. Norma got it, Nadine got it, Alice got it. Oh. So have you used it yet? Have you played with it? Now, all the envelopes are the same, so I'm just going to grab 3 envelopes and we'll put these over to the side. I have no idea what we're going to do, but I'm sure we're going to come up with something. Now, it says the coordinating colors are Berry Burst, Fleur de Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Peach Pie, and Pool Party. So those 2 have peach or Pool Party in them. This one does not. This one does not have the peach pie in it. Oh, not yet. Oh, you haven't played with it yet? Alice hasn't even opened hers yet. Well, maybe I will inspire you, all of you, to open yours tonight. Because this is stunning. I wish now I had ordered a couple of them. I could have done this with my seniors. And I think I read that there isn't going to be any refills. I think they sold out. Did anybody else read that, or was that last month's? Oh my gosh, just look at how gorgeous those cards are. Okay. So the way they suggest we put them together, this one goes with hugs, goes with the white one with the rounded corners, the butterfly stamps. I'm here for you there. There's not much on that one, but that's what they use for the first one. Norma hasn't opened hers yet either. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, so we're using this one, and we're using this. I'll take this off of here. So how was your day? Anybody got any good news they'd like to share with us? I like to hear about the good things that's happening in your lives, not just stamping related, anything that's good that's happening. This is very delicate and I'm trying really hard not to rip it. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at this. And we might as well punch this out at the same time. So this is kind of cool because this has a lot of gold around the edges that once we remove this, there's going to be leftovers. And you could fussy cut this and use it as a negative. I don't know what for, but it would be fun if you're into fussy cutting. Not good news and not sharing. Oh, Alice. Well, we're sending you some positive vibes there, my friend. Oh, Christine, you too? Okay, let's send Christine and Alice some positive vibes. There we go. Okay, so see this? Now, if you really wanted to spend the time, you could fussy cut around that and you could use it. Would be fun. I'm not going to. Yeah, I just threw that sucker in the garbage. Okay. So this, oops. Oh yeah, I try not to rip it and then I rip it. So this goes this way and that goes on there. And then I need the big one of these. That's thinking of you. Okay, and then the last one uses this. I think this sheet is my favorite. And I love the fact that they put gold foiling on the front and the back. So now we have two card fronts we can use. And we're going to use this and congratulations and this. Okay, so that gives me what to use on what card. And now I'm going to put mine away, because I'm not doing the cards that they say. I am going to do my own cards. I really, really, really want to do something special with this one. And I have 3 of them. What if we cut a big old butterfly out of this? Oh, you guys, you're so, I love it when people connect like that. What if we cut out a big old butterfly out of this? Now, is this the same on both sides? Yes, it is. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Now, if I cut this out of here, like that, and then we've still got a half to use. All right. Getting my paper trimmer out. See how much of an avalanche I'm going to have. We're going to snip this in half. So what do you think about using the butterflies? You think that's a good idea, or you think it's a crazy idea, or what? That over there. We'll cut the butterfly out like this. Do I want blue on it, or do I just want it down here? Let's use it right down here. I'm just using Post-it tape to hold it in place while I get it over to my machine. And I'm going to fussy cut that out. Whoops. Hang on. Got to fix my plates here. Christine thinks the butterflies will be pretty. Thank you, Christine. At least I know somebody's out there watching and listening. All right. So I still have this paper. I'm not throwing that away because maybe we'll die cut some flowers out of it. Maybe we should have cut the solid butterfly out of this and we could have had all the gorgeous veining and just a solid. Oh, yes. I'm going to get my other machine because although hubby fixed this one, it's just not this. Uno momento, please, as I trade my old worn out machine for my brand new one, because it didn't even cut my butterfly out. I'm just going to whip this butterfly through again and finish cutting it out. Oh, much better. It's amazing how it works so much better when you have a machine that's not worn out. And when we were at the class on Sunday, when I go over to Powell River, the ladies kindly allow me to use their machines and I bring my own cutting plates. I was so impressed with the fact that her machine was so nice and tight. Wasn't worn out at all. Our Barb. Oh my gosh, look at this butterfly. Look at how stunning that butterfly is. Oh, I hate to throw all these little pieces away, but I'm not going to use them. So they're gone. Gone, 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 gone. See, I've got a butterfly now and I'm not even sure what we're going to do with it. Oh, maybe we need to put the butterfly body on top of that. Ooh, maybe B. Now we have this. Let's cut out a few flowers. We might have to put this on a white card base. And I'm thinking we should do a white on white with pops of color. And I'm going to cut out some flowers from the rest of these bits. What do you think about white on white with pops of color? And we'll have butterfly and we'll have flowers. Maybe we'll cut a few leaves. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's put that one up there. Put some of that pool party in there. So I had a pretty productive day today. I was happy with everything I got accomplished, and I went for a 7,000 step walk. So that's like almost 6 kilometers. Okay, another one. Get some purple in there. But it was cold here today. It was only 15 degrees, and there was a wind that was very chilly. So I went out for my walk and nearly froze to death. Although I did have a coat on, I should have had something underneath my coat. So then I came home and put my big fluffy sweater on, and I still have it on. Okay, we have 3 flowers. Let's see, maybe that's enough. Now, I'm thinking we need, oh, I really want to use this, but I think if we do, everything is going to get lost on there, isn't it? I don't think it's going to work to do butterfly on this and then have some flowers because you can't see the flowers. Okay, so I have some white bases, have a white piece to put on top, maybe the mini corrugated embossing. Let's emboss this. So should I emboss it so they're going sideways, or should I emboss it so they're going up and down? We will do a hamburger card. Save it for another card? Yes, I think so. Or we could put it on the inside. Hello, Sarah. Okay. I'm thinking we'll do the corrugates. We'll do it sideways. Like that. We'll run that through this machine. There we go. There, so I don't lose it. Okay, we have a white base. We have white corrugated. And we have our butterfly. Now we have this. I can put this underneath our butterfly. Add even more gold. Like that. Have a couple of flowers on here. How about some gold leaves? Because I have my gold foil here. Are you feeling this so far? The worst part is going back and forth between embossing and die cutting. Get some gold foil out. And I'm going to cut some gold leaves. Oh, you know what we could do? Instead of doing a full card front white, we could do a circle. Cut out one of the, what are those things called? Spotlight on Nature. Oh, yeah. Alice, I do too. I used to be scared, totally scared of doing stuff like this. And then one day I thought, just go for it. Suck it up, Buttercup. Well, you know that Alice says she loves the, oh, you know what we could do? That's when the ideas start popping into my head. Okay, so what I was thinking, we might cut another one of those. I'm not quite sure yet. What I was thinking, instead of doing that, we could put this in here, layer it, or put it full frontal, and then die cut a big white, that big or plain? I'm not sure which. Maybe that one. Out of white. And we could emboss that. And then we could put the butterfly on top of that. And then to still be on there. And if we turn this around this way and did it, then we could put our flowers down here in the corner. What do you think? What do you think? I'm thinking this one rather than this one. This one is, I don't know, I don't want it quite so intricate. I am going to cut a circle. I cut a circle out of that, the biggest die. Now we'll get this corrugated. See what I want to do? If we put this on here like that and then put this on there, see how it stands out now? And we still have that gorgeous background. But let's emboss this. Let's just run this through and get those corrugated marks on there. Maybe. If I can reach my plates. Because adding a little bit of texture You feeling the flowers would be lost? Could be. Could be. Okay, we'll put these sideways like that. We'll put this on there like that. Put this on there like that. And then if we put gold leaves, and a flower, maybe just one flower down there in the bottom corner. And then we'll have the sentiment when I get it done. And we can pop the sentiment up. What do you think? This or white on white? Which one? And while you decide that, I am going to find the stamp set because, you know, we're like 10 minutes into the video and I've lost things already. So this is congratulations. Yeah, I don't want to do congratulations. Well, I guess we're gonna. Might as well. No. Sorry, Alice, that's way too many colors. Nuh-uh. I am not feeling that. Alice suggested do the flowers in Pool Party, Pink Flamingo, and Berry Burst. Nope, too many colors. Too many colors. Okay, we're going to stamp this, but I'm stamping it in black. I'm not stamping it in Berry Burst because I need something to anchor all this color. I don't often say definitely no to something, but all of that color would just, it'd make my eyeballs jump. So there's the sentiment. Christine says white on white, or choose one. Yes, could choose one. Okay, so we could do this. Have the congratulations through the middle of the butterfly. Or, so that's option A. That's the colorful option. Then we'll have option B. Option B will be the gold, the flower. One. Where's the rest of the flowers? Two. Three. Too many. Too many flowers. Maybe too many leaves too. Maybe just one leaf and one flower. White on white, says Nadine. So A was this with lots of color. B is this. Which one do you prefer? A or B? And I think I'm going to grab my gold and put this back so I don't lose it, and get the butterfly body. And we'll put we'll die cut a gold butterfly body. One leaf, one flower, white on white, says Alice. Oh yeah, that's not big enough. Okay, I have lots of gold. It's not like I'm running out of gold. Oops. Who else has tons and tons and tons of gold? Of course, that piece is not wide enough either. I have like 6 packages of gold in here. Packages, not sheets, packages. Okay, we'll cut out a gold body. but I'm thinking I might want a black just to give it some more anchor. Alice doesn't have gold. Oh, Alice. Gotta add that to your wish list. I know you're just starting out and you're not going to have everything, but gold is one of those staple things that you always need gold. Everybody's liking B. Everybody's liking B. So B it is. Okay, so now I got the black out. I will cut a black body and we'll see which one you prefer, gold body or black body. Oops, body fell off. Okay, so there's A with the gold body, and here's B with the black body. Which one? Gold or black? We'll put these on the inside. Ha ha ha. Gold or black? We have a sentiment, and I could put it right there like that. Come on, people now. Get out your voting finger. While you're doing that, I'm going to put some glue on the back of some of these pieces. Black body to go with the sentiment. Nadine says gold. Christine says black to go with the sentiment. I think black anchors it more than the gold does. Just my humble opinion. Okay, add some Tombow to this die cut thing here. Got to get going here. Spending all this time on one card, we still have two more to do. Has anybody looked to see if there is any refill kits for this one? I got word today that they have invited me back for June, July, no, May, July, and August to the seniors group to do cards with them. So I'm going to have to come up with some cards. And I really think they would enjoy these ones the way they're supposed to be, not the alternatives that I make. Could you offset the black on the gold body? I'm not sure. I am not sure, Alice. Okay, let's put this down. Where's my adhesive? We will see. Now, when you're putting adhesive on this, you can't push too hard or you will flatten out the corrugations. Is that a word, the corrugations? Or do you say you flatten out the corrugating? I don't know. The only thing about this embossing folder is it shrinks your cardstock up quite a bit. So when you start out with one that has lovely, even borders all the way around, you get more on the top and the bottom than you do on the side once you're done. Okay, so if we take this on next, where's my butterfly? Oh, there it is. How can you lose the butterfly, Mollet? Honest to goodness. Okay, I have to put it behind the butterfly first before I put it on the card. So we're just going to get some glue in the center. Took too long to look for it. It's okay, you don't have to go look. I will go look. Okay, there's that. And if we put that right, oops, got to go over a bit more. Slide it over just a tad because I don't want it to hang over the edge of the card. Then we have issues. Okay. Now, put the black on. Put the black body on. And then Alice suggested offsetting the gold one on top of the black one. What do you think? Yes? Oh, well, Nadine, aren't you smart? Nadine says she cuts hers 1/4 of an inch bigger. So that would be 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then we'll put the sentiment over the top like that. Okay, and this is going to go down here in the corner. And the flower is going to go on there like that. Oh, everybody likes the layered look there. Miss Alice. I'm putting glue on there. I'm going to let that dry though. And then we'll put that one on top. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. I'm going to use up ones I'm already using. I'm not going to use the ones that came in with the kit. Those I save for my seniors now. There we go. That'll go on top of there like that. And then there's no bling in this because of all the gold. Purple, purple, purple. Where are the purple shimmer gems? We are going to use some purple shimmer gems. And a dark one. There we are. Now I need an inside piece. I'm still waiting for that glue to dry. So just let me grab another 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And we will put the gold on there and we'll put another flower inside like that. Yes, yes, yes. Now, where's that stamp set? The stamp set only has butterflies in it. Okay. My grandson just arrived with my car. He borrowed it. He had to return it because I need it tomorrow morning. So I said, well, after you've done your track tonight, stop by on your way home and Grandpa will go with you and bring my car home. Okay, I'm just getting some glue on here. There we are. How many hugs did that cost him? I told him 492,000 hugs and kisses. Oh, Grandma, I can't do that many. I said, well, then we'll add in a car wash, an exterior car wash. So we'll see. Okay, now the sentiment. So I might get my car washed, just the outside. It's just a wash, not a polish and all of that stuff. Just a wash. But of course, he has to have time in his life to do it too. What do you think? I like it. I like it. Oops. And we're going to put this right there. Then we'll put this right there. And we'll put that inside. That goes in there like that. And I don't have to worry about the envelope because the envelope has beautiful pattern on it. We could put the flower on there. I put the flower on there. Might as well use it. I die cut it. Might as well use it. Just add a little bit more personalization to the card. Oh, I'm getting warm. Apparently, I'm going to have to take my sweater off. I finally warmed up from my walk this afternoon. It was so cold out there. I was walking really fast. Here we are. Let go of my finger. Off of my finger. Thank you. Card number 1 is done. Warm. Warm. Okay, you guys can't see me anyways. I could be sitting here with no shirt on and you never know. Card number 1 is done. I like it. Okay, let's proceed. I'm going to take the leftover pieces and I'm going to put them away because we used that card base. Ah, shoot. I just ruined this one. I just bent it all to heck. Okay. So this one, I'm going to cut this in half because I know I'm going to want to use just half of it. So I'm going to put that groove right there in the groove and cut that off. Oops. I didn't cut it off properly. Cut. Oh yeah. A little bit more. Just a little tad. There we go. So we had new people move into our neighborhood yesterday, into a house that has been sold 5 times since we moved here. Okay, so we have this, and what they suggest is just putting this on here like this, like that. But What about if we used this as the inside? Grab some fresh freesia. Grab the fresh freesia card base. Oh no, this isn't going to work. I need to cut a 5.5 by 11 piece. 5.5, 4.25. 4.25. I got one. So I'm going to score this. A is going to score this at 2 3/4 and 5.5. And we are going to make a Z fold card. You know, I like fun folds. This is what last month doing this is when we came up with that brand new fun fold that we made. Now, if we put this in here like that, and then took this and cut this down to 2 pieces. So if I cut this in half, so this is 5.5. So if I cut this at 2 3/4, put one here and put one here and put that in there. And then we could take this, put part of it on the front, and maybe slice it right there in between those two. Do you think we could do that and put half on the front and half inside? Okay, so tell me, should I make them smaller and have a bit of the... Yeah, I took my sweater off because I have my lights are all on and my window's closed and my door's closed. Now, should we put this full on here like that? Do we put this on there full like that, or should we layer it? Cut this down and we'll cut this down. What do you think? I'm liking the layered look. A bit off. Come on. Hello, Lena. Okay, so tell me, am I making it full strength or cutting it off? And this, I'm going to very carefully now, I'm going to slice this up here. And, oh, I should have sliced it up here. And then up there. And then right between those two. Look, it worked. Yay! Except for that piece that I messed up there, but I'll put glue on that. Nobody will ever know. Layered, 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 and see. Ah, you guys are on the same page as me. I love it. Okay. So I'm going to cut off Pool Party because I like to have as much of the fresh freesia as I can. First of all, I want to make sure which side goes with which because I want... So I'm going to mark this. It's my pencil that these two sides go together. Okay, so now we're going to cut this down to 4. No, maybe let's cut this first and then we'll see what to cut it down to. I'm going to see how much of this I can cut off without cutting off the gold part. And then we'll see what size to cut that down to. So if one of my friends had had a house fire a couple of weeks ago. And she's having to deal with all that, and I feel so sorry for her, having to live through complete loss of the stuff in her house. Okay, so now I'm going to line this up at 4 inches. Just make sure that I've got that cut at 4 inches. And then this should be 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Ooh, that's a little tiny bit of cutting off there. I think I just ruined the corner. Oh well. We'll put that inside and nobody will ever know. Okay, so now that is the center. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this 4 inches. And then this is 2 3/4. So I'm going to make this 2 5/8. Now, am I cutting the right side? Yes, I don't want to cut the side with my X. I'll cut the other side. Okay, now this one, we're going to cut this down to 4. If you redo this, cut this down before you put it onto your card. Now, there's my X, so I want to cut off of this side. So 2 5/8. Hello, Renee. Okay. So this is going to go in here like that. Now, I'm just going to use my fingernail and just smooth out because that paper trimmer leaves a bit of an edge on there. And on this paper, you can tell that there is an edge there. See what I did to that corner? That's disappointing. It's all right because I wanted it down at the bottom anyways. Don't let me forget that I just put temporary in there. So the other day I was doing video. No, I was creating, and I created a card. And as I'm creating, I do this. I audition things. I put them on there, and then I decide whether I like them or not. And if I do, then I just carry on. But I had put just a teeny tiny bit of adhesive on to audition the front of the card, and then I liked it, so I just carried on and did the rest of the card. And then I picked the card up, and the front all fell off because I hadn't attached it. Okay. Oh, look at this. Now we're going to put half of this on the front like that. And then we're going to put the other half in here like this. Move that over to the corner. Look at that. Okay, I should have done over a bit. So I might have to center that instead of putting it right on the edge. There, that's better. Oh. But then that's going to hang over there. Does it look stupid having that? Does it look stupid having that there? Or should I do it this way? Move this over and have it centered. Center it or leave it sideways because then there's more of a overhang for that to lay on there. This one is okay. I'm going to put glue on this one because it will be flat. And I will wait to hear from you whether you think I should do it centered or off to the left. Got some glue on here. This is really pretty, this die cut. I'm impressed. Not that they need my seal of approval on it, but They have it. Thank God for Tombow. So if you are, if you get my newsletter, read tomorrow's newsletter because I'm having a birthday special that is in conjunction with the double rewards that Stamping Up is offering on Saturday and Sunday. So my birthday is Sunday, and I want to share and give you guys gifts. So if you get my newsletter, read it tomorrow morning because I am offering a huge discount on select products, some basic products, and a surprise product. Could I swap them? Oh, I don't know. Could I add something to cover it? I don't know. No, it's not going to work inside either. Centered, says Norma. Yes, I agree. The bloom would get ripped off. But maybe I can kind of angle that bloom so that it kind of, I can manipulate it to do there. We'll do that. We'll center it and then I'll manipulate that bloom and push it in a bit more. Aha. Aha. Anyways, back to my newsletter tomorrow. So Stamping Up announced today that they are having double rewards on Saturday and Sunday in recognition of National Scrapbooking Day. Now, I have to put it on this side. So I thought, well, why not add a special from me at the same time? So, because you guys are live with me, you're getting a sneaky peeky of what my special is. You can save. Now, I need to go to my post because I forgot to write it down. Let me just go in. I want to make sure I give you the right information. So hang on a sec. Let me just go here. Go here. You can't see me anyways. This is kind of cool not having me shown on screen. I can do all sorts of things. And you don't know what I'm doing. Come on, open up. I want to see what I said. I want to see what I said. Okay. You can enjoy a 25% discount on dimensionals, the big ones, the little ones, or the black ones, and 25% discount on Tombow. And I'm not done yet. 25% discount on envelopes. And 25% discount on one stamp set of your choice. And that will go live tomorrow morning when my newsletter goes out. But I will put the orders in on Saturday or Sunday so that it also qualifies for the double rewards. So if you live in Canada and you need to stock up on some basics, now's the time to do it. So May starts on Thursday. New month. Stop making faces at you. Ha ha ha. I'm making faces at you in my jammies. Anyways, so double Stampin' Rewards is 20%. You can earn 20% Stampin' Rewards on your orders on Saturday the 3rd and Sunday the 4th. Isn't it nice that Stamping Up is celebrating my birthday like this? I appreciate them celebrating my birthday by doing a big special. I'm letting a little bit of that gold show down there. So now we'll put a strip of gold in behind that. I need a piece of gold. Where is that thin piece? That's not thin enough. So I want to make that like that. And then put this on there. Yes, but that has to be thinner. Okay. So I need that to be, what size did I make this? 2 and 5/8, I think it was, right? Hello, Mary. Mary's in her jammies. 2 and 5/8 by, I don't know, something like that. If I do it in half, then I can use it for both of them. So this is a 1/4 of an inch-ish. 1/4 of an inch-ish. Okay, let's get some glue. That's okay. I'll do a recap of the cards afterwards, Mary, so you can see what you missed. I just appreciate you showing up. So if you live in Canada, be on the lookout for that, my newsletter. Everybody will get the newsletter. Unfortunately, only people in Canada can take advantage of my special. But if you live outside of Canada and you want to partake in one of my birthday specials, contact me and I will give you a discount on June's monthly tutorial subscription, or June's tutorial for, what am I using in June? Oh, I'm using Pretty Petals. You could choose either the Magic Marquee or Pretty Florals, and I will give you a discount on one of the tutorials of your choice if you live outside of Canada. If you live inside Canada, then you can partake in the ordering special. So I left a little bit of the cardstock showing down there, kind of trying to mimic what's going on the inside a little bit. That's going to go there, and that'll do that. And then we'll put the, okay. I'm half talking to myself. Put this on full strength now instead of just giving it an audition. But let's put this one in first. This one is going to drive where all the rest of them are. Aw, thanks, Mary. I'm so glad I can inspire so many people. I do appreciate everybody watching who watches my videos. And if you ever watch me and think, oh, that is annoying what she's doing or what she's saying, I would appreciate it if you would let me know. Because I know when I watch some demonstrators, not all demonstrators, but some demonstrators, it's like, oh, I wish she would quit using that like, that word. You know how they use the word like all the time? Drives me insane. If I ever start talking like that, like it's like, like, please hit me on the head or something. Or if another thing that really bothers me is they're talking away and then they say, and like I said, and as I said, it's like you said it already, you don't have to repeat it. Sometimes I'm terrible for um, watching videos without sound on. Okay, now we'll put this one in. And then we'll put those fleurs on the front. We'll match this up with that. Like that. Now we'll take this and we will put that, center that, and then I'm just going to take this and where's my pokey tool? This and this, and we're just going to move them over like that. And like that. There. See? You'd never know that I messed that up. What do you think? I agree, Alice. Using like too much is annoying. And you think with all the words in the dictionary and you have to use that one like 40, it's like that F word. You don't have to use that F word when you're talking. There is a billion other words to use. Okay. Sentiment. So on this one, they did the sentiment. This one, they did thinking of you. Oh, you know what? We didn't use this on the other one. They used congratulations, you are amazing on the other one. Now, I don't have anywhere to write in here. So I am going to get my textured notes dies. I'm going to die cut a little piece of white to fit right there to do the writing on, because I don't want to cover up all of that. I need a piece of white. So I used to have a page protector, a multi-page page protector for all of my white scraps. Recently, I have switched to a box because I have so much more. Because I quit throwing away all the little teeny tiny ones because they're so expensive now. So I have all of these pieces of white in here and I just flip through them. Here's the size I need. So I flip through them until I find a piece that works. There we go. Perfect. Alice. Alice says you got my address. Yes, Alice, I got your address. Oh, Valerie's not here tonight. If she is, she's not commenting. I would just like to say hello to all of you who watch and don't comment. I know there are a few of you, and I appreciate you watching as well as everybody who comments. And don't forget to hit those emojis if you are enjoying my video. There. We'll put that right there. And then when we close this, it'll be covered. Or should it go here? Maybe I should have used this one. Maybe I should have used this, or is that not quite big enough? No, I like that better. Okay, so on the left or on the right? Which side should I put this on? And while you're doing that, I am going to get Thinking of You, and we're going to stamp this. It looks like your box. Don't forget to do thumbs up. Yes, hit those thumbs up or the hearts or something. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Hello, Kim. Yes, the replay will be there. And then don't forget that Facebook is deleting Facebook Lives on pages. Now, I don't know whether it's on groups too or just pages after 30 days. So I'm going in now on Fridays, and I'm putting the links to the YouTube links in the recap on Fridays so that you can watch it. This one I think will stamp in Berry Burst. Let's put this die away before I lose it. Right, left, right. Oh, we got more rights than lefts. So it looks like it's going on the right. Thinking of You. I'm doing it on top of my silicone mat because it's much easier for me to see where the outline is. Now, my friend Denise Cox, when she puts die cuts on her cards, she die cuts them first and then she stamps them. And this is what she does. She does it on her silicone mat, and she is a master of doing that. I'm practicing. So this is going to go on here. I think I'm going to overlap it a bit. Now, what do you think about adding, what would a gold leaf look like if we popped a gold leaf underneath there? Let's have a look. Have I got enough gold on here to do another one, or do I got to get some more? Oh, it's just going to fit. Just going to fit. Maybe. I had it fitting. What is it? Why is it not fitting? Okay, I'll get more. I will get some more. Is that big enough? Nope. I try to use little pieces because I'm cheap. I don't want to use gold, but I have lots of it. So we're going to cut another leaf out. And then you're still practicing it. Yeah, it's the more you do it, the easier it is. And Denise amazes me, so I keep thinking if she can do it, I can do it. Okay. I like that. Do you like the leaf in here? Like that, just to add a little bit more. Move it over a bit. And have that poking over there. What do you think? I like that. Put this up on dimensionals. So while you're deciding yes or no, I will put dimensionals on this, but only so far. Of course, I can't put them if I can't find them. There they are. They ran away. I'm excited because Denise is coming to Orlando too, and we are both flying on the same flight out of Calgary. So we will be able to hang out together in Calgary. Now I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to use some dimensionals pieces on the leaves, and we're going to pop the tips of those leaves up. So that's kind of exciting. My sister meets me in Calgary, and Denise's sister will be with her. So the hours we have to wait in Calgary, I think it's like 2.5 hours or something we have to wait. Should go by fast because we'll have lots to chit chat about. There we are. Come in here. Oh, something weird's going on with my eyeball. Take the liners off. So I just put little tiny pieces. So when you do this, the further out you go from the glued area, the lower your leaves are going to sit. If you want them to sit up way up, then you put them right up against where you put the glue. So that's going to go there. So I want this to go right about there, I think. Yep. There. And by putting those little bit of dimensionals under there, then it's given those leaves a little bit of lift, and they're not quite as dead as they were. Today is the 29th. 2 weeks today, I go to Orlando, and I have so much work to do between now and then because Canada Post is talking strike the 22nd of May. And I have to make sure I have all of the Creative Escape stuff ready to go. Okay, and we'll put this inside. I'm not going to stamp this because it's very small. So I'm hoping to get all the cards prepped between the 1st of May, which is Thursday, and Thursday night registration closes. And then Friday, I'm going to start prepping like a crazy person. Now we got to put bling on here. I need gold bling. What have we got that's gold left? What are a piece of back metallic gems? Yeah, there's some gold ones in there. Neat trick with the leaves. See, Christine, you never know what you're going to learn when you come to visit me in my craft room. I want to really want to put some of these in the center of these flowers. And we'll put a big one down here. Where shall I put it? Right there. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. One more. Yeah, right there. Gold bees. Oh, too late. Gold butterfly. Yeah, butterflies. You know, they retired those. No, they didn't. Brushed brass butterflies. Where are you, brushed brass butterflies? And tiny bees. I just found a note that was hidden away. Huh, that's where that. I'm getting confused with the new catalog and online exclusives, and they've got 3 bundles that all have flowers and the words floral and flowers and bloom in them. So I had to write out the suites and what the stamp sets are, and I lost it. And apparently it was stuck to the back of my tiny bees. Yeah. We could have load this up. We could really load this up. Put a bee in there. Take this one out. This one out slowly, slowly, so it doesn't rip my paper. And if we take this one off, that one back. Put a brushed brass butterfly on there now. Ta-da! Okay, card number 2. What do you think? Ooh, ah. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Now we'll take our envelope, and I don't have to do anything to the envelope because it is already decorated. And they did the decoration on the outside, which makes my heart happy. So we have a brass butterfly for Lena. We have a gold bee for Alice. That doesn't look like I'm screwed up too bad. Yay! Card number 2 done. Okay. I'm going to put all of those embellishments that I used over there. And I'm going to put these guys over here. I always end up with such a mess by the time I'm done doing my paper pumpkin cards that I think I'm going to try to be a little bit more organized there. And all of those dies are still there. I haven't lost any of them. Good. Okay, let's put the butterfly dies away. I really want to use this. Maybe we could use, okay, so we have the hugs. And we have this gorgeous card base. I'm thinking, can you hear the wheels going round and round? Organization impedes the creative process. Oh, not for me. Organization makes the creative process happen. Sorry, I was just taking a drink. All right. Now, what can we do for this one? What can we do for this? You know what I really, really, really want to do? I really, really, really want to take this and put that there and die cut this. And that will give us an opening butterfly. I'm thinking this through because I don't want to use this as a base. So I would have to cut that down to 1/4 and then cut that out and have this, and then we can put it on maybe a berry burst card base and somehow put a butterfly in there. Now, if we use this butterfly, which is the one we used before, it doesn't quite fit in there, but it'll fit in there good enough. What do you think? Or we could use this butterfly, put that in there on top of that like that, and cut it out of one of the other card bases. Maybe that one with, like this one that we used. We have this one we can use. Okay, let's try. Let's give it a try. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut that so that there is 1/4 of an inch past the fold line there. Who has this? So I'm lining the fold line up with the 1/4 inch mark there, right there. So I'm going to cut it at 4 3/4. Who has this butterfly bundle? No, I think I'm going to make it a little bit more than 3/4 or 1/4 of an inch. Let's make it 3/8. So I'm cutting this at 4 5/8. Maybe let's do 4 3/4. And then if it's too much, I can cut it down. I would rather have too much than not enough. Does anybody out there have this butterfly bundle? And what do you think about my idea for this card? So what this does is it cuts here and it cuts here, but it doesn't cut in the middle here, so that it holds that, it becomes a flip up card that's kind of loose. Do you know what I mean? Well, if not, you're going to see in a sec here. But you have to be very careful where you cut it. So just let me make sure I've got this well attached, and I'll lift it up and I'll show you what I mean. So on here, there is those 2 little marks there and there. That is the spot that they say to line up on your fold. So that's what I've done. So I'm going to run this through and we're going to see what happens. It could be a complete mess, and then I just have to get another card base and we'll start all over with something else. But why not? Okay, so I ran it through and you see it's separated there, but it only separates part of it. So see, it cuts out this centerpiece. Yeah, but why did house? Oh, there, just get it out that way. So it cut that out, but so okay, because it was white and ugly anyways. So let me take my Post-it pieces off of here. Nadine has it. She loves it. Alice. Mary says, I have the butterfly bundle. Always get anything butterflies. Me too. Me too, Mary. Alice says she hasn't used that die yet. Christine. Haven't used it either. Well. And Mary says, I have made some things with it, but now I have to use it with paper pumpkin for sure. Oh, you're welcome. All right, so there we go. See, and it's still attached up here. So now when I fold on that score line there, it's going to turn it underneath, and then we're going to have an opening card like that. And we could put this in behind here too, and have that opening so that it opens up, and it's beautiful in there too. But I think I'm going to grab a very, very first card base after I do a bit of organization, because I have an avalanche happening over here on my cart thing that I have. See, my thought is to put this on here like this, have it like that. And then this will open like this. Maybe if we put this inside, attach that to that. So when we open it, I'm going to cut that down a little bit, I think. See, when we open it, then we'll have the pretty paper underneath. And maybe we could put a gold butterfly underneath there. And then you still have the card. What do you think? I got you going? Oh, yay. Yay. Okay, so let's put some adhesive on this. Oh, wait. Before I do that, shall I do it the full size of the card front like that? Or should I cut it so that we see the berry burst in behind? Or should it be peach pie? No, I don't like that. I like berry burst more than that. Or Highland Heather is another color. No, don't like that either. I'm thinking berry burst is the best color. Oh, layered. So everybody says layered. So I'm going to cut this down a bit. I agree, by the way. Okay, so now I have to cut this. I'm not going to make it 4 or 5 1/4 though. I'm just going to make it 5 3/8. So I'm just cutting a little tiny bit off of each one. So this is going to be 5 3/8. 5 3/8 by cut off. So this fold here, I'm going to do at 4 1/8. So that means it's going to be cut at 4 5/8. For those of you taking notes at home. Okay, let's see what that looks like. We might have to cut it and make it smaller, but let's see what it looks like. Oh, yes, I like that. What do you think? Yes. Berry burst, berry burst. Peach pie is softer. Yeah, but I don't know, Lena. I like the berry burst. Okay, there it is with peach pie. And here it is with berry burst. Which one do you prefer? Berry burst or peach pie? Berry burst or peach pie? And while you're deciding that, I am going to attach, not that. Where's the piece? This piece. I'm going to attach it to the flap here. So I want it to be the same way. So I want this orange up at the top to match that orange. So we'll run some adhesive on here. I'm going to be very careful so I can get it right down as close as I can to that, to the edge. Oh, this needs to be cut though. I need to cut this one down width-wise. 5 3/8. Well, hello, Nydia from Yellow Roses. I was thinking of you the other day. Everybody's saying berry burst. Yes, I agree. Berry burst. And this is going to go this way. And I'm going to just attach that there. And I have to hold it down a bit so that when this closes, it's not binding. I don't have it over far enough. Ah, ah. Okay, now we'll just close this and make sure it doesn't bind. And I'll push it down. Now the only thing is that it's going to be white in there, and I'm not sure I like that. Might have to do a bit of trimming on it. Or pull it up and try again. Sorry, I'm being very fussy tonight. Now, is that going to fold? Yes, it is. I'm going to push that up as far up as I can go. That's better. Berry burst. Now, I'm going to glue this under layer down. And it's going to be shorter, but that's okay, right? It's okay that it's shorter. Or we could put a gold strip underneath there. Maybe we should do that. Yep. Okay. So this is 5 3/8. Five and 3/8. So I cut it at 5.5, and I'm going to attach it, and then I will trim it off, I think. So this is going to go here, like that. And then this is going to go on here like this. And you won't see the gold underneath there until you open it up. And then it will be a lovely surprise on the, oh, yes! Okay. I'm happy now. I shouldn't have done that because I got no way to. I got no way to cut it off if it's the wrong size. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on here temporarily and cut that little bit off so that it is the same length. How are we doing for time? Oh my gosh. Well, Paper Pumpkin Tuesdays are always longer than any of my other. Oh, thank you, Nydia. Oh, show the berry burst. I like I hope it's okay that I'm putting gold in there, Christine, because I think the gold is really pretty. We're just going to put it right there at the bottom, and it'll be like a little ray of sunshine when you open this card. So let's show you what I mean. This we're going to put on here, like that, over top of the. Well, I might have to move it up a bit. Over top of the gold, so you don't even see it until you open it up, and there you get a little bit of gold down there. Because I want to put a gold butterfly in there. I do. So this is in the wrong spot. It's down too far. Just gonna lift it up. Move it up just a hair. Let's see if that'll work better. Put this on here like this. Yep, that's better. Okay, put that down. We're going to put adhesive on this. Now, what do you think about putting a gold die cut butterfly on the inside? This is going to be right down to the bottom of that gold, like that. Oops. This is really difficult to line this shorter piece up, I tell you. Here like that. Okay, let's see. That it'll do. It will do. Gold butterfly, they say. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these in gold. Just cleaning out my die here. Okay, I need to cut a piece of gold that is 3 by 4. Good thing I have lots of gold, eh? Three by 4. Okay, we're going to die cut the butterfly for the inside, and at the same time, where's that piece I've already cut the butterfly out of? I want a body. I want a butterfly body out of this. Maybe right in here. Might as well cut a body at the same time. Now, what are we going to put on the front, though? If we open this up and there's a gold butterfly in there, what are we going to put on the front? Any ideas? We could do another gold butterfly. There's nothing that says we can't have 2 gold butterflies on our card. Or I can cut one out of this and put it on there. Cut this one out of there, because that's mostly white. So gold or paper. And then this will go in here like this. Now this is going to be funky because it doesn't quite fit in here. I don't know why they didn't make this fit, but anyway, see, you won't be able to see it. I put it in there, right? Get out all those pieces out of my die. I think I need to get a new brush. I think this one's a little on the worn out side. I seem to be wearing out a lot of my stuff. But after 18 years, you would expect it. Okay, now let's get the body. Paper, says Nadine. I'll put that body in there like that. And that will work because it's white underneath there. Okay, so I'm going to, looking for my silicone mat here. I'm going to put glue on here, but I'm only going to glue down the body because I like it when my butterfly has lift in the wings. I'm going to glue the body down. And then we'll put glue on this body. Come here. This body's pretty out of this paper. Now, while that's drying, put that off to the side. And I cut one of these out of here. paper or berry burst? Well, you know, Christine, I was just thinking maybe we'll do the solid one underneath. Like there's that. We could do this one in berry burst and put it on there and then put this one on top of the berry burst. Or we could do it in white. So many options. So one more day. Tomorrow is the last day to register for the Summer Creative Escape. That is happening in June. So if you haven't registered, now is the time to do that. Because once registration closes, I start creating and I will have all the kits done hopefully early next week, and it will be too late to join the Creative Escape then. Maybe we don't have to put the other one underneath there. Ooh. So that's ending tomorrow. And also ending tomorrow is my paper shares and In Color Club registration. Now, if you live out of Canada and you want to participate in the In Color Club by doing the projects, get in touch with me. We'll work something out. There's also, I added a mini option. If you don't want to do $85 a month and get all of this stuff, you can do the mini option and get some of the stuff, and you won't get the free gifts and stuff with it. And then there is the I don't want to wait for 5 months to get it all. I want it all now option. And then you get all of the ink pads and everything all at once, and you get 5 months of looking for some gold to do a body. You get 5 months of projects for free. And if you live out of town, you can do them virtually with us, or if you live in town, you can come and stamp with us in person. So that all ends tomorrow as well. The gold does sparkle on that butterfly, Christine. My class for the Magic Marquee, which is the Avid Fun Fold, and the Pretty Florals class, the registration is still open for that until the 15th of May. Okay. Got a body. Got a body. Got a gold body for this one. And I don't think we have to put anything underneath that, do we? We'll just put this guy on here like this. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. This guy is dry. So now I'm just going to do the same thing with the wings. And where's the gold body? And the Creative Escape, that'll be the last one until October. And then I'll be doing a Christmas one. Okay, so the gold one is ready to go. So let's open this up. And we'll center this gold butterfly in here. That. See if I'm going to see it's covered. You don't know it's there until you open it up. And the pattern body. And look, if you leave those wings unglued, they have lift. Oh, love it. Okay. Now we have the patterned, but oh, look, you see that. Can you see? You can see the antennas in behind there. That's hilarious. I love them. I love them poking out. It's like, what is behind there? There a little bug in there? Okay, this is going to go on here like that. And then the gold body is going to go on top. We'll put them right there where those other ones are. Maybe they won't even notice they're there. See, and now we have lift. And when you pick this up, these butterfly wings shimmer. Do you see how they're shimmering and shaking? You open that, oh, it's gold. And then you open that and you get that full thing. And then you open this and you'll have an inside. Perfect. Now, hugs, hugs, hugs. So we just put hugs across the middle like this. You like that, like that. Now I'm going to get another basic white insert. And it's going to go this way. And I don't know where the stamp set is. Where did I put the stamp set? Oh, there it is. Because there's butterflies. I think I'm going to use that butterfly. Cut what off? What am I cutting off, Mary? Mary, what am I cutting off? Ooh. Let's find the butterfly dies. We'll put butterflies on the inside because I can cut them out of this paper. Cut one out of there. And we'll cut one out of here. Let's get some gold in it. Like that. White antenna. Oh, yes, you could do that too. I love these card fronts. Well, the card bases that I turn into card fronts because they are going to be so pretty with so many things. I know we've kind of focused on butterflies tonight, but you could use it for so many different things. I think I might have to cut one more butterfly. So we have 3 on the inside. What time is it? Oh, it's been 2 hours. I did one like this and didn't keep the extra antenna. Interesting. That's funny how we can all use the same products and we end up with so many different ideas. It amazes me all the time when we have, okay, I'm going to put one right there. Get an orange one. Let's put it around the corner a bit. Use less of this paper. It amazes me how we have the same products from the same catalog, and you have, like, I don't know about customers, but there's like 50,000 demonstrators in the world all using the same products, and nobody comes up with the same cards unless you case somebody. But they're all different. Oh, Nadine, thank you so much for hanging out. I know it's really late there for you. I'll just put this third butterfly on so you'll know what it looks like, and then you can go to bed, girl. Do say hi to Wayne for me. Something just fell in my corner. How's your garden doing? I would imagine you're eating lots of cucumbers now. The tomatoes ready yet? There. So that's what the inside's going to look like. 3 gorgeous butterflies lined up on the inside. Nobody answered me about the hugs. Where should we put the hugs? Or should we not put it on at all? Don't have to put it on at all. I'm thinking if I put it on there, it's going to take up, like it's going to hold the butterfly wings down. If I put it on under like that, I don't like that. Okay. then we're going to use one of the other sentiments. To use one of the other sentiments, we are going to use the thinking of you. Or what does the stamp set say? How about you are amazing? Let's use this. We'll do you are amazing. And we'll just have it right down there at the bottom. And we're going to stamp it in black to anchor the card. Yes, I'm not a fan of it either. Mary or Christine, yeah, I agree with you. You are amazing. Come on. Eating cucumbers, put 5 pounds on green beans in the freezer today, tomatoes soon. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. Okay, where's my silicone mat? Maybe that's what fell. Nadine, girl, you live in paradise. I am still taking my pet tomato plants in and out of the garden every night and putting them away so they don't get frosty. I don't know where to put this though. I guess right there. Oops. We put it up on dimensionals. It'll be fine down there. We're just about done, people. It's been 2 hours. My husband is probably long gone to bed. Here we are. Now we got to get some glue on these babies. Glue. 1. 2. Three. Oh, will you send me pictures of the garden? Okay. I'd love to see them. I would love to see pictures of your garden. I have to, oh, there's my other mat. Good Lord. Okay. 1. 1 butterfly. 2 butterflies. 3 butterflies. Inside piece. And then we're done. Look at that. 3 amazing cards, if I do say so myself, created out of this beautiful kit. And I am going to go and check and see if there are refill kits for this one. Because I think my seniors would love to do this the way that they are created. Okay, so here's our card. It opens this way, and it opens this way, and it opens this way. So now we have, what do you call this? A triple opening card? So there's one. I didn't put bling on there. I'll have to put bling on there. And then there's the second one we did. This is a Z fold card with a bee and some brushed brass butterflies. And this was the first one we did. White on white with pops of color. What, oh what, oh what shall we use? I wonder how the strawberry slush ones would look on this. Yep, we'll use those. So these are new. These are coming in May. They're strawberry slush, pretty in pink, and then they're clear. There's clear ones. These are gorgeous. We'll move this one a little bit there, and then we'll put big one there, a little one above it. There we go. Aw, thanks, Nydia. Thanks, Nadine. Hello, Susie. Thank you so much. Thanks, Christine. You have a good night too. And don't forget, I will be live in my VIP group tomorrow night with a fun fold or a technique. I can't remember which one it is. And I'm using a new stamp set tomorrow. It's called Sunrise Sailing. You know me, sailing, sunset, sunrises. Yay! Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate everyone who has joined me. I've lost my internet. What is going on? Oh my God. Hang on, because I have to be able to open my internet so I can shut everything down. And it's closed my internet on me. I'm getting there. One more click and then I'll be there. There we go. Put this over top like this. This goes here. There we go. Oh my gosh. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. in VIP and on YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.